Greetings everyone, my name is Etterville, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Mega Man Maker. In tonight's stream, I'll complete the remainder of Rajol 2's level pack slash quote-unquote fan game, Mega Man Its Wily Again. Then, if I have enough time left over, I'll complete the entirety of Mega Man Unknown 5 by Dave the Loser. So, from where I last left off of Its Wily Again, I defeated the intro stage, all 8 RMs, and the first copy bot, specifically Cutman. So next up, I'll go after the Bomb Man copy bot, with 17 plays and a score of 5. I'll only be covering these 2 level packs tonight, no Veer's mid levels. So welcome to stream YouTube, Jedok, Gravity Beetle, Mr. Lee, and all the lurkers. We have many fewer people compared to last week. What happened? I hope it's better. We usually have more people in the evening, only exception being Sunday. Did something happen, or did YouTube not send a notification properly? Oh well, like all previous streams of this game, they'll be made public eventually. That's probably the other reason. That's probably the true reason. Took too long. In a way, these are supposed to be shorter levels. They kind of feel like Doc Robot stages. Or interquels. They're midway point levels, that's for sure. Shorter than usual fare. And they feel like a combination of 2 different levels from Mega Man 1. This one felt like a combination of Bomb Man and Fire Man. And Oil Man to some extent. And like before, I'll be critiquing the levels both individually and as a group. That stage was fine. Slightly more difficult, but fine. So, on to the last of the 3 copy bots, Iceman, with 25 plays and a score of 8. Certainly. Music's better too. It's alright, sometimes we have slower days. Tomorrow, if everything pans out, in the morning we'll have 8-bit deathmatch. As for the evening game, I'm not sure. Probably. Usually when a boss is weak to a particular weapon, you can defeat them as long as you have a full weapon bar, and it's their weakness. There only being a few exceptions, like Quickman. Oh. That could have gone really poorly. In general, in Mega Man, if a boss is weak to a particular special weapon, as long as you have a full weapon bar and you don't waste extra shots, you should be able to defeat them with that weapon, assuming it's their weakness. There are only a few exceptions to this rule, like the aforementioned Quickman versus the Time Stopper. That always felt a bit strange to me. The more characters, the merrier. More difficult in Cut Man, not as difficult as Bomb Man. After that, the top spin is broken in Mega Man 3. Fine stage, but as I said, it's okay to decent. In general, I kinda prefer the Roadmaster levels over copy bots. I was hoping for more reduxes of the regular stages. In any case, with the 3 copy bots destroyed, it's time to pay a visit to Wily Citadel. Starting out with the outer barricade, with 8 plays and a score of 4. Now, these levels should be notably longer, probably taking about 5 minutes to complete. Time to penetrate to the barrier and make our own opening. The way he deals with most other RMs, or by using a shield. Hey Leonardo, welcome to the stream. I second the question, Mr. Lee. What series does she originate from? Hey Jaden, welcome to the stream. Everyone's slowly trickling in. As well as you, Ruslan. Quick word of warning. There is a thunderstorm rolling into this area, so I may need to cut this stream short. Hopefully I'll be able to at least complete the first level pack. Not a light one, mind you. If you hear rumbling, it's because of that. To reiterate an earlier point during the previous stream, there are 2 LPs which are basically almost done. Weapon Hacker only needs 1 more episode. Mega Man Royale is basically just my summarized thoughts of it. The game is dead otherwise. Plus, there is the 4 Endless, or was it 5 Endless? 4 Endless. I have the final episode recorded. It's mostly gonna be commentary-less. In that case, the black hole bomb would work. Instead of trying to shield against the sickle, just destroy it, or send it to another dimension. The hard part is when they start getting these synced. Simple, straightforward. Hey Rajold, welcome to the stream. It'll be ready in about 2 months, Ruslan. Essentially what I'm going to be doing is playing an X1 ROM hack, an X2 ROM hack, and then going to Zero Project. After penetrating through the outer barricade, Mega Man enters the cold storage with 6 plays and a score 4. Essentially, Mega Man X3, but with the ability to play as Zero, specifically a balanced Zero. I'll be playing the ultimate version of it, which also changes up and rebalances the game heavily. I'll be doing the latest version, Ruslan. That'll probably be version 4.2 something. I'm mainly going to be playing as Zero there because in the future X3 playthrough, specifically the 1 mods, I'll mostly be playing as X there. Hi Gutman. Back for some revenge? If it's the same as the original, I'll go for it. From what I understand, the fully charged and upgraded X-Buster finally doesn't suck anymore. Oh. That could have gone really poorly there. New Game Plus? Sure, I'll take a look. I'll aim to get both the fully charged Buster, fully charged and upgraded Buster, and the Z-Saber. .3 came out with a new Roadmaster. Thanks for informing me. In the near future, I will cover the new part of the demo. Copy bomb. Well, I understand New Game Plus. I'll be looking forward to that. I'll probably try 100%ing it, but we'll see. Copy ice. Since I already fought you before, I'll just use your weakness. I wish someone made a special weapon called the Cold Shoulder. That'd be so in character. Yeah, I can't use this. Okay, you wanna do it this way? Let's do it this way. Maybe Ruslan as a bonus video. So basically like Yellow Devil, but much easier if I have the charge shot. However, there's actually two phases where it splits. Bye. Hi, Eduardo. And them having smaller hitboxes. I like this more than the intro. Some tricky platforming with a combination of those gem enemies and the fragile blocks. But with special weapons and careful platforming, you can persevere. The Scramble Thunder and Skullberry got quite a bit of mileage here. So, after clearing the cold storage, it's time to visit the refinery. 9 plays, score 4. Hey Snivy, welcome to the stream. By the by, will you be able to... Tomorrow, will you be available to run a series of 8-bit deathmatch games? I'm hoping to stream it tomorrow. The usual. First some regular games, then modded games. Again, drop button inputs. Here's hoping that that pause is removed in the future. If not, I'll just fix it myself. Yep, Mega Man X1 generation. That's the one I have in mind. Mega Man Z is simply a sprite hack, isn't it? Well, sprite mechanics. I'd rather play Mega Man X Generation. Sure, I wouldn't mind playing through them all. It'd be fun. Too slow. The reason why I hold X3 Zero Project differently is because it modifies a lot more the game mechanics and rebalances things. No, not much. I'm halfway through the Wily Citadel. Great, they're desynced again. Of course, the tackle fires are not helping. That helped. You can't stand in the middle of us a tight squeeze. X3... X3 is one of those games where I understand what they were going for, just needs some rebalancing. But that's just me. Oh, too far. Oh, that was the intended. Got it. It's more than that, it's more than that, YouTube. But we'll get into that in 2 months. At the current rate I'm going, I'm probably going to cover X3 Zero Project just before Nostalgia November starts. No, it'll be more difficult with those conveyors. Probably not, Snivy. Probably not by this point. Thankfully, you can use stuff like Joy to Key to fix that problem. Or Auto Hotkey. I'd like them to add it. It's a nice accessibility feature. Rewind, probably not. Too complex to implement. Ah. I didn't notice the weapon block there. I thought it was part of the background at first. That's much more likely, Rojolt. Hopefully they do that at the very least. If they do add something in regards to time manipulation like that, it'll likely be save states. Much easier to implement and much less costly. Much easier to implement than rewinds, and much less costly in terms of RAM. Alright, let's try this again. Game. I was sliding. Hardest part. To be honest, I kinda wish there was more of an auto slide option and auto fire. I streamed 20XX for 3 sessions already. The next time I'll stream it will be several months later. I will post edited streams in the near future, however. That entire section starting from the conveyor belt onto that one, that's the toughest. I highly doubt that, YouTube. What makes you think it's almost done? Alright. Essentially, hold down the slide button and you'll keep sliding until you let go of it. Sliding. And also for situations like that. I would say it's more necessary for this engine than compared with Mega Mix. Okay, we're back here. Let's make this easier on ourselves. Ah, we made it after 7 or 8 deaths. Hardest section of the stage, hardest part of the castle. Ah, gotcha. I don't tend to use it as much, especially in this engine. But in general, I don't exactly like to use it as much as there's a greater chance of accidentally grabbing onto ladders. Oh, we made it. I don't hate that section, I'm simply noting it's tougher. Unfortunately, the fortress bosses aren't really that tough in comparison with the preceding stages. Even with multiple phases. It's over. I somewhat wish I faced off against all three of them at the same time. Now that Mega Man has shut down the coal storage and refinery, he moves on to shutting down the chemical plant with 10 plays and a score of 2. Fitting team for the penultimate level. Also, I need to use my special weapons more. Specifically the less commonly used ones. A different chemical plant. We're missing the loopy-loops. Just imagine Mega Man running through that chemical plant. When in doubt, Skull Barrier. It's one of my favorite shields in this game. Being able to guard against spikes is a godsend for many levels. And many sections like this one. My next favorite shield would probably be the Jewel Satellite. The thunder has calmed down a bit outside, but I can still hear rumbling. The noise gate is filtering out most of the sounds. Oof, imagine doing this without the Skull Barrier. More so with the previous section. Dual wind and charge. Oh. I need to take them out ASAP. Okay, that's easy. I'm stuck though. Never mind. I thought there was going to be a second phase in this reservoir. It's more possible than you think. I did believe this would get a bit tougher, but like the preceding Wily levels, and every stage for that matter, it had a climax. Actually, to clarify my point, the Coffee Pot stages didn't really feel they had that much of a climax, in contrast with the RMs and the Stronghold stages. Ah yes, when interacting with corner collisions. So after Mega Man shut down the chemical plant, after unclipping himself through the wall, he's now making his way to the control core to confront Wily and arrest him again, with 8 plays and a score of 1. You made it to the end, Pixel Boy. This song. Why did it have to be this song? It doesn't really fit with like a final stage theme, to be honest. It's too low energy and dull. Alright, let's do this in counterclockwise order, and suss out enemy weaknesses. Insert Mega Man BLJing with the Mega Man 8 sound effects. I suppose it makes sense. 3 left to go. One left to go. No? Which boss is weak to that then? Only 7 keys to worry about too. Pretty straightforward and easy. Boss arenas weren't that tough either. Time for the Wily machines. For once, the Power Stone is dangerous here. Just imagine Stone Man's Wily, or one of Wily's bots. I'm still waiting for a full-blown mod to come out with its own level pack. Roby is on his way to add new stuff, but I would see a collaborative effort. That's Phase 1 destroyed. Phase 2. I was hoping for a Phase 3 to be honest. Oh, that's gonna be a problem. I don't have any E-tanks. I have to do this all in one run. Alright, let's deduce weaknesses. Hey Sylveon, nice new avatar you have there. You were forced to use special weapons, hence why we have the respawner. And if you want me to use special weapons, I'll be using this. What? I was... okay. Apparently I stood too many pixels to the right. Okay, so it is the missile. True that, is Wily 4 better? It's more interesting. Hard part time. I think my best option is to kill off one of the bubble men. Well, destroy. Bye, Bowman. This machine has been demolished. Wily has been defeated yet again. Just imagine him begging for mercy here. Sadly, no capsule phase or a third and final phase. Despite me not liking the music, this was a box standard final stage. Short lead up to the rematches, then the final boss. It could have been Wily, or it could have been a decoy. Who knows? Wily will never give up, as long as he draws breath. Well, unless it's the feature of World 2. But I doubt it'll happen by this point. So that was the level pack / quote-unquote fan game, Mega Man Its Wily Again. 1 intro stage, 8 RMs, 3 coffee bots, and 5 Stronghold stages or Citadel stages. The best parts of this fan game slash level pack were the RMs and half of the Citadel levels. The coffee pot stages were the weak points, I'd say. They weren't really that interesting. Outer Barricade was kind of meh there. Same with Refinery. Cold storage and chemical plant were the highlights of the fortress. In terms of quality, I say all the RM stages are around the same level. Difficulty wise though, some are more difficult than others. We had a nice variety of stages, going from the regular fire, ice, and weather to more unique ones like Fitness Man, Pac-Man, and Containment Woman, I suppose. Overall, I'd probably give this a upper okay to lower decent rating. There are certainly better level packs out there, but this was certainly fine. And difficulty-wise, I'd say it's about the same as the usual Mega Man level pack, slightly tougher at times. So if you're an average skill Mega Man Maker player, you can do this. There will be some rough spots, but I believe in you, you can do it. Keep up the decent work. I kind of like your previous level pack slightly more than this, but otherwise, this is solid, it stands. Okay, I'll be right back in a moment, and I'll begin the next one. And we're back. I swapped over to using the mod by Radwin Fod Lozov with special help from Daibumin. So the next level pack I'll be playing is called the Mega Man Unknown 5, the 5th in the series of level packs by Dave the Loser. I call this a level pack and not a quote-unquote fan game, as this only has 1 intro stage, 1 middle stage, and 8 RMs, no fortress levels. So let's get started with the aptly titled intro stage, with 41 plays and a score of 8. No story in regards to this. Let's see, who should we play it as? That's easy mode. I can double jump here and skip most of the stage. I think I'll do it with regular old Mega Man. Here's hoping that this mod can eventually be combined with Kroby's mod. Frankly, I say the best part of this mod isn't even the graphical replacements. It's the fact that we can now use SNES tracks. That's also one of my earlier complaints about this game. The limited amount of music potential, not having access to OGGs. Or MP3s. Now I can use SNES and Genesis tracks. Just need more people to submit it. Alright, not cut man. For instance, we can actually mod the animations so Boomerang Quanger actually looks more accurate. Hello to you, Diamond Wolf. Yeah, MP3s and their OGGs. Either will do for me. So let's see. Okay, the order's kind of screwy here. Okay, let's see, I'll randomize it and only 4 selections at the start. First round to go after is Flurry Man, with 17 plays and a score -1. I don't really care, but I prefer OGGs due to licensing reasons. And they're smaller than MP3s. Don't ask me, ask Dave the Loser why. Probably involves time and clocks. Like a flurry of blows. Let's see. Hang on. Sorry about that. Flurry. A small, swirling mass of something, especially snow or leaves, moved by sudden gusts of wind. So relate to snow. It can also be like a flurry of blows, or flurry of slashes, which is a ton of small slashes. Could be that too, Jaden. Well, Dave is getting better over time, but still has a ways to go. For instance, this stage should have been at least twice as long to actually explore its weather gimmicks, and or the 2 or 3 other gimmicks. It's building up to something, but there's no payoff. Wait, YouTube has? When did that happen? Of course, knowing YouTube, they'll probably find a way to screw that up. This is Google, so I don't exactly trust them to keep it running properly. See, for example, what's happened to playlists. My main complaint is that it's too short, doesn't properly introduce the gimmicks, and there's no payoff or climax at the end. Okay. Next up is Tik-Tok Woman. 28 plays, score 5. Based on the title, she's time-based. Ah, Dynamo Man. The first half of his team always sounded a bit, I don't know, a bit strange? Not bad, but... Oops. Probably want to change it. Probably want to alter the trajectory a bit. Probably want to alter the trajectory a bit. Too early to have a mid-boss, I'd say. We barely had a stage. Same issue with Flurry, man. I guess we're traveling through a clock tower. But outside the background graphics, not much else is happening. Now we're on the top of the tower. Was that it? They don't YouTube, but many fan games do. See you later, Ruslan. And that's it. This was barely a stage. Even Flurry Man had more going into it. This one we started immediately with a boss battle, went up a few screens, and then we ended. Honestly, it feels like only a quarter of a stage to me. It's incomplete. It had a gimmick, sure, but nothing much was made of it. I showcased some of the arts in the earlier stream, Sylveon. I'll do a few more here. Turbine Man, 47th place, score 15. To be honest, from the first two levels I've seen so far, I'm not impressed. 4 was better. Unknown 4 tried and actually utilized his gimmicks more. Oh hey Vent! Nice to see you here. Going back to what I was saying, U4 was better because it actually tried elucidating its gimmicks more. Trying to expand more, but this is regressing back to bad habits in 2 and 3. My main issue with 2 and 3 are the same with this one. This one at least had more level to it. Background. Would prefer it was toned down from being a bright purple. That's better. Some enemies would be nice here. Sadly, you can't carry over the tanks. Same problem as before. Not a good proper introduction to gimmicks. Stage was too short. And there wasn't a payoff at the end, no climax. Gimmicks were barely utilized. Apply the same criticism to previous 2 stages and probably the future ones. I'll just use weaknesses from here on out, if possible. Precisely. They don't feel like complete stages, they just feel like quarter or 1/3 of the stages. Like something you build as a placeholder, and you work out from there, expanding it. Because I did similar things when I was designing my own levels for Magmul, made small chunks of the stages, and expanded from there. This, however, doesn't. There are just mini challenges, but they're lonesome. I don't mind having mini challenges, but if we're gonna have a stage, we need a series of them. Odd Man's next. 15 plays, score 5. These stages don't really need the pickups either. They're not really that tough. That's why I picked this mod anyways, so we could hear different music. Shame really. U4 was showing some promise. U5 is simply a regression so far. U6 is already out, YouTube. I'll be covering it after Heavy Elite. Empty rooms. Pretty much there was barely a stage again. Apply the same criticisms as before. I have nothing more to say. I was going to critique these levels both individually and as a group, but these stages barely have anything going for them individually, and as a group they have, simply put, the same problems. With the first 4 arms defeated, there is a midway stage. 26 plays, score of 8. I know, hilarious. Wait, we're entering Dr. Light's lab? They probably got kidnapped by Wily. Yep, he got kidnapped. I know this is supposed to be a midway stage, but please put more enemies. We didn't need... That works, but more in the actual fortress. Like Intro Stage boss of Mega Man 8. This I understand why is shorter. It's more for plot. Yet, it should have had more enemies and be a bit longer too. Okay, next set. Yeah, and this is for some reason here. Next up, Speedman. 14 plays, score 6. Oh, you mean an enjoyable sense of backtracking? In pretty much most Metroidvanias, the classic ones... Okay. The way you do it in regular Metroidvanias is either through teleportation, or making it so that once you gain some new movement abilities, it's faster to go through the areas, and by using those abilities, you can open up shortcuts. Open up and or access shortcuts. For instance, the last Metroidvania I played on the channel, Cathedral, utilized both of these things. As you complete levels, you unlock not only teleporters, but also shortcuts through the stages. Plus the items increase your mobility options and open up other pathways. Essentially, my main suggestion would be to add in shortcuts that are only accessible by gaining new abilities, and make using the new abilities fun. In Mega Man Maker, the way I would do it is to have some shortcuts only accessible by certain special weapons. Like for example, the Charge Kick, Windstorm, Skull Barrier, etc, etc. Or Wheel Cutter. I wouldn't necessarily say the track is awful, it's simply really forgettable. The most memorable tracks of that game were the Forest and the Final Stage theme. The rest were kind of... eh. I did enjoy its aesthetics. Even though I wasn't too keen on how linear Cathedral was, it was fine. There are so many goodies you can get by backtracking. And considering how much damage you took in that game, backtracking for more hearts and better armor was pretty crucial for survival. Especially the final boss. Video Man, 29 plays, score 12. Digital Strike. What is he going to do? Take down the video? You know what, let's do base then. No, I'm gonna stick to... let's stick with Mega Man. I don't know how, YouTube. There are two completely different game series. Oh look, a somewhat interesting setup that's only used for probably one screen. Oh yeah, red's dangerous. It was one of two options. Either the teleporters teleport you directly upwards, or they're color coded. That was my fault. The last time we had this was Digital Man. The green safe. Oh look, a stage that's actually somewhat interesting. And it's actually utilizing the gimmick for several screens. See, this is a better place for a mini-boss. I'd still place it at least 4 screens away, but this is a lot better than before. Exactly. It's using one set of gimmicks and actually expanding upon it. If all the levels were more like this, then I'd say that U5 would be on par or better than U4. Probably should place some enemies here. Like the jeweled enemies. We already introduced this gimmick. Now being forced to shoot enemies, especially flying ones, will be a nice escalation of challenges. Oh. We have a problem here. Because there is a low-lying ceiling, once you go in here, you're trapped. That's a soft lock. Or you're stuck. This is why you don't put low-lying ceilings like that right next to teleporters. It's only about a 20-second loss, but the toss still counts. Sadly, the second half of the stage isn't as good as the first half. The first half is what this level pack should have been. Focus on a set of 1 or 2 gimmicks, and build up from there. That's one way of thinking about it. The second half of the stage felt more like a build-up. Not the first time, Pixel Boy. For these kind of stages, we don't need more pickups. They're easy enough. Hydrogen Man, 14 plays, score 5. Sadly, I can't see who's lurking. Yep, Jaden. Assuming Snivy can run the server. Wait, there's no confirmation? Huh, I guess it was Fanon then. I have no idea who the second person is, Gravity Beetle. Or being. Same, Jedok. Same. Got it. 85% male? Last one is Blaze Woman. 20 plays, score of 8. Could be a nice finisher. Oh, that's... Depending on the timing, you can get screwed over there. I don't have a downwards firing Ice Slasher, so I can't just easily aim it. No, thank you. Just use the easy button. Outside that one screen, about the same difficulty. Even higher then. No fire here? Is it just me, or is the tiling kind of... bleh. It's mostly the same tile there. I would like to see one-way I would like to see one-way platforms like top solids. I know Kirby's mod added them. They help fix several problems. Even if I had the mod installed, there should be multiple different tiles, not one. So the mini-bosses and bosses of this pack share the same weaknesses, like Mega Man 11. That I do like. And thus ends this level pack. Overall, in comparison with Unknown 4, Unknown 5 is straight up a downgrade. The best part of this was easily the first half of the digital stage, specifically Video Man. That actually had a gimmick it worked on and escalated for at least half the stage, the teleporters, but sadly was dropped in the second half. My main issues with these stages are the following. They're too short, they don't properly introduce their gimmicks, they barely have gimmicks, well sometimes they do have more, they aren't really expanded upon throughout the stages, and there's no payoff at the end, no escalation, barely an escalation, no climax, and they're too easy. Neither the enemies nor gimmicks are really that interesting, and difficulty wise, it's too easy. I don't mind easy stages, but at the very least they should have challenge progression. All these stages blend in with each other and are just bleh. As I said, U4 was better. This falls into the same bad habits that U2 and U3 had, which had the same issues as this. So my apologies, Dave, this was for the most part bad. Bad or subpar at the very best. I'd recommend against this. Play U4 instead. Hopefully U6 is better, but this does not make me confident. And the lack of enemies too. And the screens that don't really do much other than moving forward and don't have any challenges. Yep, another reason. Even then, there are people like Heavy Elite who can churn out level packs relatively quickly. So for next week's evening stream, I'll be playing through Heavy Elite's remake of their first level pack, Fierce BattleBots 1. Before I end off the stream, let me showcase a bit more fan art. I won't re-show the stuff I already showed in the morning stream for the most part. Just gonna show new stuff. First, let me download it. Because he's made a lot of Sylveon art, I only showcased the first 5. It was or first 5 or first 6 I wasn't able to cover. But first, as always, music. Let's get this art section started. First, some cute pictures from Sylveon. Of Sylveon. What else did you expect? All made by different artists. This especially is precious. Please make sure it's safe for work. More DAW. Especially this one. This reaction face. Just this one. Let's see, do you have it up? I don't know who this is. I see. And last but not least, before I end up the stream, an image by Pixel Boy of the legend. bask in his glory. So that ends this stream. For tomorrow morning, assuming Snivy can get up the server, we'll be playing several matches of Mega Man 8-Bit Deathmatch. Thanks for attending the stream, viewers. Hope to see you all tomorrow, either in the morning or evening streams. See ya.